Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia, guys. Inflation is on the rise and Dogecoin to the rescue. So we're going to be talking about that. Inflation on the rise, Dogecoin, Bitcoin to the rescue. So what happened with the CPI data last night? We're going to be talking about that and what is going to be the impact. And what is the rescue plan? What is the rescue plan? Is Dogecoin going to come to the rescue? Is Bitcoin going to come to the rescue? Well, I'm going to give you my opinion right here, right now. Remember, go down there, smash the likes, and remember, show some love for the OG. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Just an OG in the house expressing my opinion, guys. So it's a great time to be alive. So yesterday we did see that much of the broader markets did go down. You can see here that much of the markets went down. NASDAQ was up slightly, S&P was up slightly, but pretty much a flat day. We did have the CPI data that did come out. And in fact, if you take a look at here, the CPI data came out almost 0.5% higher. Last month in August, we were at 3.2%, and we are now at 3.7%. So one of the big contributing factors and why we're seeing that inflation is actually going up is the fact that food and fuel are still on the rise. Now, if we take all the items, less food and energy, you can actually see that actually we went down. But remember, if you and me are at the supermarket, we definitely care about food and we definitely care about fuel, guys. So some people are saying, oh, it's better if you take out food and energy. Well, go figure. You're going to stop eating out there? No way, Jose. So I believe that the inflation is definitely, it's coming back up, guys. And this is not a good look out there. Definitely not a good look out there. As you guys can see that, crypto is up after the CPI report. And guys, I think that Bitcoin, that Dogecoin is coming to the rescue. It is the best hedge against inflation. So you can see here that crypto is up after today's CPI number. Report was released at 3.7 compared to the expected 3.6. Core CPI also had a 4.3 rise. That isn't quite as much as discussion as compared to July and August, but it is also positive out there, guys. So, but we're seeing that because of that, Bitcoin has jumped up. Dogecoin has gone up again. So that's pretty good news for crypto. And as inflation rises, we're going to see that Bitcoin, that crypto, the whole, the sentiment, what people have been talking about is that Bitcoin was designed for this specific purpose, was to fight centralization, fight big banks, and to be a hedge against inflation. So guys, buckle up. I still think that, huge things are going to happen for Bitcoin, for Dogecoin in 2024, guys. We're seeing that for November, I don't think there's going to be rate hikes. I think, however, November, we will see rate hikes. And I think this is going to be the last rate hike of the year. Definitely, let's hope, let's pray that is happening. So we'll have to see what happens for September. If we see the CPI going up again and inflation going up again, we're definitely going to be seeing Jeremy Powell is definitely going to have a huge impact on his decision making for rate hikes out there. So let's take a look at what's going on in crypto. Overall, the CPI data coming in hotter than expected had a very good positive effect on crypto. Bitcoin is up. You can see overall that everything is positive. Everything is absolutely good. We're seeing a nice green day out there. Green day out there. So that is pretty good. I'm happy about that. And it just goes to show that people are convinced that inflation is still going to continue to going up, and they are looking for a safe haven to put their money. And it seems that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and top big projects are where it's at, guys. Let's take a look at the sentiment. The sentiment is actually up now. Yesterday was 41, so the sentiment is turning positive. That is pretty good. Overall, crypto markets right now, we're seeing that there's a 1.8% price increase across the board. That's 1.04 trillion. Pretty good. Everything is positive. We're seeing Bitcoin is almost 2%. Ethereum is over 2%. BNB is up out there. Everything is looking very positive. We're seeing XRP is up as well. We're seeing Cardano is up. And it looks like Doge is also up. But Doge is struggling a little bit. It's not having as much of a positive impact from the CPI data as other cryptos. You can still see that Doge is under 1%. Solana is also back up now. There was a lot of selling of Solana because of the FTX thing, and I think that sell-off is kind of done now. That's kind of baked in. People realize that 3.4 billion that was being sold off by FTX, 200 million a week. It's not going to have much impact. So people did buy the dips, and that's why we're seeing Solana going up. DXY is going up again. Not good for crypto. Overall, Bitcoin is looking pretty healthy. We have this death cross, as I said. If the trend for Bitcoin is down, we have a death cross. This will often signal the bottom, have a nice reversal. We're seeing that. We're seeing that right now that we have some pretty significant resistance, 26,600. If we can break past that, that'll put us into this 26,600 to the 27.8 channel. So that's pretty good. I think we're going to be popping back up there. Good news is a monthly returns for September are positive now. That is good. Good news, looks like Coinbase is to integrate Bitcoin Lightning Network. That is going to be good. That's going to reduce congestion. That's going to reduce fees. And that is going to make transactions cheaper. So that is pretty good. Also, Kathy Wood did chime in, and she did say Bitcoin, the world's digital monetary system, and Lightning is Bitcoin's payment layer. Coinbase is integrated with Lightning. This will give us 100 million users to on-ramp to faster and cheaper Bitcoin transaction. So this is pretty good. As you guys know, that Coinbase has about 100 million users. And this is going to be huge because we're going to see faster, cheaper Bitcoin payments over Lightning. And if we have cheaper and faster Bitcoin payments using Lightning, then that will allow more real world application, and that will also add to the scalability of Dogecoin, of Bitcoin, not Dogecoin, because Dogecoin is already cheap and it's already fast, guys. So don't sleep on Dogecoin. Other good news, we can see that Bitcoin continues its price dominance as has bounced back, and we hit as high as 26.5, and right now we're still seeing that the number of daily addresses interacting with Bitcoin is over 1.1 million users every day. So there have been 1.1 million daily addresses interacting on Bitcoin network since Thursday. This is a 5-month high. Today, traders are profit taking after a mid-rise since yesterday. So there's going to be some profit taking. Watch out for a little bit of a dip maybe in the next 24 hours, but we'll recover. We can still see, despite people's sentiment not being positive, we're still seeing a lot of development activity. And remember, development activity is positive, very positive for any chain. And we're seeing Polkadot, Kusama, Cardano, Chainlink, Hendra, and others are still developing, and still a lot of activity on their chain. So that is pretty good. And these are some of the projects, in my opinion, not financial advice, are some of the projects, some of the altcoins that I believe in 2024 are going to have a huge return. And we have these, we have these different EVM compatibles, these ZK rollups. It's definitely going to be a positive. As we see development happening, it means that these projects are not dead and they're not dying, guys. So remember, dollar cost averaging out there is good. Remember, when you're investing in crypto, remember, never invest more than you're willing to lose. And remember, you want to diversify. I like to go 50% Bitcoin, 25% Ethereum, and 25% in the top 10 projects, top 50 projects, guys. And look at on-chain activity. Look at development, guys, and ask yourself, how long have they been around? Who's behind it, guys? It's very important. Stay safe out there. We're still seeing that Bitcoin is still in a good accumulation phase. And you can see this here, accumulation phase, takeoff. This is a very good time. It's still not too late to start picking up some Bitcoin. And remember, Bitcoin under $26,000, it's still pretty cheap. Back here when Bitcoin was like in the less than $1,000, people kept waiting. It's going to go lower, but what happened? It didn't. Same thing here when Bitcoin was under $5,000. People didn't buy. They thought it was going to go lower. It went up. So this is a good time to accumulate. Don't sleep on Bitcoin. Remember, if you got your crypto on a centralized exchange, get it out there, boys, and get a hardware wallet. Winky's down there. Guys, be part of the conversation. Check out my Discord. You're going to want it. I want you to want it, guys. Absolutely out there. What else is coming in? We can still see here, setting a new record for the most time spent below the Mayer multiple, guys. So keep in mind, 3 months, 12 months, 6 months. these are the best times to accumulate, guys. I'm not kidding. Once we get Bitcoin above the bear mare multiple, then Bitcoin is going to take off. So there's still a good time to accumulate Bitcoin. Don't sleep on Bitcoin. Other stuff that's coming in, we can see that each cycle Bitcoin has a double barrier to cross. So we passed the first barrier. We're about to pass the second barrier. It took 8 months. 8 months for the first cycle to pass here. It took 6 months for the second cycle, and we're about to pass through the third cycle, guys. So it's been 7 months this cycle, and Bitcoin is close to pass through the second barrier, guys. And after we do that, it's definitely going to be taken off, guys. Definitely taken off. Don't sleep on Bitcoin. Absolutely do not sleep on Bitcoin. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. And remember, Bitcoin, if you look at Bitcoin 2020 versus 2023, very similar. If 2020 should repeat itself, then their sideways momentum for Bitcoin will soon come to an end. And when it came to an end in 2020, we did see a nice parabolic rise, double top action, a nice dip here, good buying opportunity. And since then, we've just been kind of trading down. We have the FTX crash. And since then, we have been moving up in the right direction, guys. Still a good time to accumulate. I think it is. And get ready for the ultimate Bitcoin boom, Q1, Q2, 2024. We're going to see a huge boom, guys. And remember, Bitcoin halving happens every 4 years. And remember, BlackRock and friends, when giants like BlackRock get on board and get their spot ETFs going, we're going to see Bitcoin take off. And also, we're going to see that the Fed eases up on rate cuts, and we're going to see BTC activity start to thrive, guys. And when that happens, we're going to see some pumpage out there. So Ethereum is looking pretty good. We're getting back up into our EMA ribbons. We got some resistance at 1667. We're going to get up there, looking pretty good. And guys, are you confident? Are you confident that Elon Musk has huge plans for Dogecoin? Agree or disagree? Tell me in the comments. I think that Elon Musk has huge plans. What do you guys think out there, guys? And guys, when in doubt, zoom out. And remember, we had Elon Musk bought Twitter. And soon we're going to have Doge 1 happening in the middle of September, middle of November. And when that happens, we're going to see Dogecoin take off, guys. Just a matter of time. What's happening for Dogecoin in terms of price right now? Dogecoin is looking pretty good on the 4 hour. It is halfway up through our EMA ribbons on the 4 hour. It's looking pretty positive. If we take a look at Bitcoin on the daily, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the daily right now. Let's get it. Bitcoin, Dogecoin on the daily. My bad. We can see that Dogecoin on the daily is also looking pretty good. It's just below our EMA ribbons. It's having a nice bottom. It hit the bottom here at 6 cents, and we're starting to have a nice reversal. And hopefully this trend will continue, and hopefully we will continue in this pattern and end up going in this direction, guys. So this is really critical area. Around about 0.666 is the place we need to be to get above the EMA ribbons. And if that happens, that is going to be very bullish for Dogecoin, and that's going to confirm an upward trend and possibly our breakout back up past the resistance of 7 cents. So that's key, guys. Absolutely key. We're still seeing that the number of holders. Let me just give this a minty refresh out there. Minty refresh. Don't forget to smash Dogecoin 111. Let's get it. We're seeing 40% in the money, 40%, 58% out, guys. Good news. We're seeing that on the daily basis, we are seeing a little bit more activity in terms of social engagements, but we are seeing, unfortunately, the sentiment is still down, guys. So that's not looking good. Let's take a look at Dogecoin sentiment on the weekly. Also not looking good, guys and gals. What can I say? Dogecoin fundamentals, the volumes are down 13%, but we're seeing a nice pick up, a nice lift off, so that's pretty good. And we're seeing the market cap is up 1.17%. Not too shabby. Let's take a look what's going on with Shiba Inu right now. Shiba Inu on the daily, also a nice trend reversal. We did hit this support level at 699, and we are trending in the right direction, and we are going up. So that's pretty good, guys. So guys and gals, don't forget to go and follow me on Twitter, guys. I would appreciate it. I show some love out there. Let's see if we can get this up to 10,000 followers. I need your support. I need your help. Guys, don't forget to go down there and check out all the links. Be blessed. Be well. What's my plan today? I'm heading off to the grind. It looks like it's going to rain out there. The weather here in Asia has been pretty nasty. Now I'm heading to Bangkok on the 16th 16th, 17th, 18th. I'll be back here in Vietnamville on the 19th. So if anybody's in Bangkok, DM me on Twitter. Get together from Phong area, Starbucks at Emporium. Let me know, and we can definitely meet up, guys. I appreciate it. So thank you for watching, and you made it to this far. You're a legend. You're awesome. I'll see you next one. Peace out.